click record. So welcome on this Thursday night to our Beyond Beauty Club opportunity call, or what we like to call our discovery call. This is for those of you who want to have a little insight into what it is that Beyond Beauty Club is. Is this something you want to be a part of? How, what you will get out of it, and why it's just the most amazing thing ever. But don't just take my word for it. I'll take you through all of it, and let's go. So, my name is Rachel Allen, and I am a brand leader too in the business, which you probably don't know what that means, but I am one of the founding members of Beyond Beauty Club, which has been in the soft launch since June last year. So we are coming up to a year since we soft launched. We officially launched in September. Not long after that, a few months later, we launched in Ireland. And in February this year, we also opened in Spain, Portugal, Poland, and the Netherlands, and lots more plans to come. And I will cover that a bit later on in the slide. I am a mum of two, and I keep looking over here because I've got the baby monitor on. I have a 4-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son. So mum life, but you can still be successful and own your own business online, all from a beautiful app, juggling around with your kids as well. So I will take you through that. Before I joined Beyond Beauty Club, I was in the online selling industry for 10 years with a previous nutrition company. And before that, I was studying beauty therapy and into skin specialist. And then I went to university and did specialist makeup for TV and film at the University of West London. So I am a qualified makeup artist with a Bachelor of Arts degree. But I absolutely feel like I found my calling, having something that I can do online on an app, which I absolutely love. So here is a video that's going to play.
My name is Dan Holzman. I spent 30 years in one of the largest direct selling companies. My passion is creating cutting-edge solutions that are intuitive, disruptive, fun, while supporting communities. Today, we are revolutionizing the way micro-influencers work. We started with top-of-the-line products, designed by global icon cosmetic dermatologist Simon Oria. Coupled with an online consultation, the customer embarks on a personalized journey with the #1 cosmetic dermatologist in the world. Our anchor product, the 3 Daily Essentials, are at the heart of Simon's skin philosophy. He believes that consistency is key to healthy, glowing skin. That's why we emphasize the importance of a short AM/PM daily routine. Additionally, Dr. Simon offers membership of his exclusive Beyond Beauty Club. Simply refer your friends to the product you use and enjoy, while giving them the opportunity to do the same, tailored to their individual needs. With the Beyond Beauty Club, we are supporting micro-entrepreneurs by offering them customized essential tools, cutting-edge technology, coupled with the world's leading cosmetic dermatology doctor. Our success has been truly impressive. We are doubling the size of our company every second month, which speaks volumes about the demand for our products. With over 30,000 downloads of our app and over 100,000 free skin consultations provided, we are clearly triggering consumers' interest. What is truly remarkable is that our customer conversion rate is 15 times higher than e-commerce standard. By becoming a part of our global community, you will have the chance to empower yourself, grow professionally and personally. Let's start.
I absolutely love that. And I watch it and think, oh my gosh, I'm so proud to be a part of it. So you guys, you know, you've probably heard about this through social media. So you're on social media, right? And you've probably seen loads of companies over the last, your whole lifetime of companies that do a similar business model of selling online. And what we're trying to create here, what we have created here, is something that's new, something that's modern. We want to be different. Hopefully you got the gist from that video, just how like aesthetically beautiful the assets are, the colors, the branding, everything they take care of. They want it to be something that's so tasteful, so modern. And honestly, I just watch it and think I feel so proud to be a part of this, and how lucky I am, and everyone who's on the call, really lucky to hear about this at such an early stage. Quite often you hear about a company after it's been around for quite a while. So I'm going to talk to you about our 3 our founder, our president, Dan Holzman, and our co-founders as well. So I'm literally checking my baby monitor again. All good. Everything is fine. If your mum's in the call, just put a little comment in there to make you feel like I'm not alone. Mum life is just juggling constantly. So on the left, we have Dan Holzman, who you just saw on the call. He is a Swiss entrepreneur, a real estate investor, property developer, and in sport management. He was the CEO and the single biggest shareholder of my previous nutrition company, which he sold out as the biggest single shareholder for 1.3 billion. He knows business, this guy. And this is the guy that I trust. And when I knew that he was the president of this company, I didn't need to hear much more. I completely trust his vision, how much he can bring to the table. And he just knows business, let's just say. So, like I said, I was lucky enough to work with him for a decade in our previous company. And he is the president and the founder of Beyond Beauty Club. In the middle, we have Shari Jafari. She is our CEO, who we fondly call our CEO. I love that we have a female CEO leading us. She is a beauty industry leader for over 20 years, and she's lived and worked in 4 continents, managing one of the largest global beauty brands, Clinique, which I'm sure lots of you have heard of. Clinique, owned by the Estee Lauder family, and growing that to 3 billion. Highly experienced in the development of the skincare category to bring consumer products to meet their skin concerns. And that's Shari Jafari in the middle. And on the right-hand side, some of you guys might recognize him, maybe because we've shared him on social media, or if you've watched programs such as Keeping Up with the Kardashians, then you might have seen him on there. He is the co-founder, and he is a top Hollywood cosmetic dermatologist, an international beauty expert in his legendary Epion clinic in the heart of Beverly Hills, which I have been lucky enough to go out and visit him in May of last year. And he gave me a treatment, let's just say, and honestly, I've never experienced and felt quite so starstruck in my life. He's incredible, but he's so humble. You wouldn't think that you were meeting someone who's just on WhatsApp phone calls to Kim Kardashian and other people, and I'm name dropping, but this person has such incredible reputation that anything that he's touched and he's, you know, a part of, you just know it's just going to be top quality. So he has been innovating and raising the bar for cosmetic dermatology treatments for over 20 years. And during that process, he has established a loyal and unparalleled client list of some of the world's most famous faces. Like I mentioned there, Kim Kardashian, she did just mention him less than 24 hours ago on her story, just meeting up with him. She called him, obviously he does cosmetic dermatology for her, but she also said he's a bit like a therapist for her. They are great friends. Kylie Jenner, Kris Jenner, Penelope Cruz, Miley Cyrus, Winnie Harlow, Lady Gaga, Brad Pitt, Madonna, and so on. So many people trust this man with their face, the face that they show the most out to the world, that you can't hide. This is the man that they go to, and he has such a long wait list. He is absolutely incredible. So you just know that he doesn't mess around. And Simon Orion is the first doctor's skincare brand led by technology, data analysis, and artificial intelligence to personalize the regimens for each individual needs. So our brand, and the reason why we've kind of called it the brand is because, as I'll talk a little bit further on in the call, we are going to be expanding, having more brands. But our first brand is with Simon, here and to stay, Simon Orion MD. So this brand is so important because we live and breathe through the products. There's no point having products that aren't great. What's the point? People won't continue to buy. In the world of skincare, it's a very big industry. So you need to be different. You need to be something that makes you stand out. You need to have that niche in the market. And I believe that that's what we have done. We're not selling a dream or a business. We're talking about great products with fast acting results. We want happy customers. We want huge fans. And we're in a world where there are thousands of new brands launching across the world, and so for you to stand out, you have to have your niche. And I think that's why we are special and different, because we tick so many boxes. Not only do we have a partnership with one of the world's most famous dermatologists in the world, and we didn't have to wait for that either. He already has his amazing reputation before this launched. He's already an incredible dermatologist to many A-listers. And that helps the brand, because many brands are empty. There's no person behind it. They might have good products, good ingredients, but there's no living mechanism behind that. And here we have great products, great ingredients, but run by a real person, a humble guy, a father of 3, a successful doctor in his own right. You know, he doesn't need this business to be successful. He already, without talking about money, he already is very, very successful. He lives in a beautiful house in Beverly Hills. He actually lives next door to the Biebers. Again, just name dropping, but I think it carries weight in his reputation on all of this as well. So he doesn't need this, but he really wanted a way to be able to get his products into people's homes. You know, if you can't get out to Beverly Hills and see him, how can he help every person with skincare to use at home? And the co-founders really wanted the best top quality production in Europe. There was no question about that. Every single box was ticked with that. We also wanted a product that was immediate results. Like I said, what's the point in having products that don't blow you away? This is a social media driven business, so we needed products that you can physically see the before and after within sometimes as short as a week. People have had clear results in their skin just from the first few applications. And we actually do skin demonstrations as well on the back of our hands at some events, where we show with one hand showing you cleansing, toning and moisturizing, and the other not, and you can physically see the difference, how much more hydrated your skin is. Your skin's got a glow to it. These products are just elite, and I absolutely love them. So we've been blown away by the before and after photos that we have shared already. And you can have the best, oh, my son's crying, you can have the best science in the world and marketing material in the world, but the results, they speak for themselves. And then how it works for the customer. So there are many ways to sell products. Let me just accept someone into the waiting room. There are many ways to sell products, and one of the most well-known ways is retail, going to a shop. But with that, you could go in and the products that you want aren't in stock. You might be stuck in queues. You might have to go out in the rain. Retail is struggling right now, and you guys can see that because some of your favorite shops might have shut down or whatever. And so high streets are really struggling right now. And then on the other end of the spectrum, there's e-commerce, which is, you know, great. The conversion rate is low though, because it's very impersonable. So this is like a combination of the two. It's online, but you have that one-to-one connection with the person that you are purchasing with. So if my customer wanted to purchase skincare, I can talk them through how to do that. They start their skin analysis, as you can see on this slide here. They go through a free artificial intelligence skin scan where it takes a photo of your face. It gives you a full skin report of the breakdown of your face and different markers out of 100 for different elements. And based on those results, it recommends to you skincare that is perfect for your skin. So it's all based on, so it's e-commerce, and it's supported by the technology and the data capturing as well. So it's the best of both worlds with the retail, but also with the e-commerce. And it's a super exciting journey for the customer as well, because it's free value to get this skin scan, answer some questions, get the skin report, see what products are recommended for you. And that's before a customer has even spent any money. And we have lots of customers who do that, and then they might come back at a later date, but they like to try it out. And that's what the company wants to do, is give free value to people, because they're so proud of what they have. There's a subscription model, so you can decide how you want to pay. So like Klarna, you can split payments into 3. Products are delivered straight to your customer's door, so you're not having to have products shipped to you and then you need to it's your job to then go and deliver it to your customers, which I know some other companies that's how they operate. So it is a business that you can run from anywhere. You have your own referral code, discount code that you share. Anyone who uses that gets the best possible price on their products, and you get paid commission and other rewards because they used your discount code. And that's great. And this is just the first brand that we have. And as you can see, the products are GMO free, cruelty free, dermatologically tested and vegan. And these are products that Simon has worked on for 7 years. And I'm so proud of them. And I'm sure some people in the comments, if you've used the products, please do put a little comment in there about how you are finding the product so far. And don't worry about this video, it's not supposed to have any sound. Some people say, oh, there's no sound on this. It's just a little snapshot of some Hollywood lifestyle. So what's it like being in the club? It's everything that we wanted captured in the Beyond Beauty Club. It was important to them that they didn't actually call it a company. They wanted it to be a club. They wanted it to be modern, and they wanted it to be They wanted it to be inclusive. It's a club that brings everyone together: the products, the brand, the journey, the fun, the people, the community. And like I said, we aren't a company really, we are a club. And people feel comfortable. We wanted somewhere for people to feel close to Simon, his knowledge, his expertise. So we have a trip out to Beverly Hills in September of this year, which I'm so excited to go back out and see him. We really, you know, the power of that lifestyle and engrossing people in that to be part of the club as well. A little story, our founder, Dan Holzman, was with Simon in London, and it was around London Fashion Week, and Cindy Crawford and Naomi Campbell just came up to Simon like, Simon, nice to meet you, because they are just friends. And I'm not saying Dan was starstruck, because Dan's so successful in his own right, but he must have thought a bit like, wow, this is what it's like to just be in like Simon's presence. Like people like that just come up like old friends, like, oh, hi. So it's a bit of sorry, it's really distracting because my son's actually just waking up a little bit, but just bear with me, I'll go and get him as soon as I've done this. So it's not just a word of being inclusive, it is a concept. It's an affiliate program and a reward program that rewards everyone, whatever you want to do with it, without feeling pushy. It's not like old school network marketing environment. It's a strong community of like-minded people who like to grow together. We also want solutions, more income, and start somewhere. Whether you want a new career or a side gig or an affiliate just sharing a discount code, for example, I've got some clinics who have joined who are successful clinics, but they have a poster in their waiting room that has a QR code where people can scan the QR code. It's linked to their discount code on the website. Anyone who uses that gets the best possible price, and the clinic earn commission because they've used their discount code. And that's how easy it has been for them to slot it into their current business. Also hairdressers, I've got my hairdresser who does that, and lots of other people. But even if you're not in the beauty industry, there's a lot of people that aren't. I know I've got a beauty background, but I'm not in the beauty industry now. And there's many people. Our founding member has no background in beauty whatsoever. If you have a discount code, of course you'd want to share that. So don't feel like you have to be any specific type of person. Like I said, we are an inclusive club here. So it's something for everyone. We also have an online academy, which I absolutely love because I love knowledge. I think knowledge is power. And I feel like if you want to be a part of something, then learning more about it is just a skill, and it's a, what's the word, an asset to have. So our online academy is attached to our app, and you can click it when you're on the app. And please don't download the app yet, because I'm going to tell you what to do at the end. But there's information on growing an affiliate business. There's information on the basics of skincare, loads of things. And it's constantly being updated and new things being added that just gives you more strength and power in what you want to do. And so if you're like me and you like to learn new things about something that you're passionate about, it's right there for you. And I think that's something I've never seen before in this industry, where they really want, as well as you're being a part of the business, you are also being educated and improving and everything like that. And I love that aspect of it. And as well as that, we also have, I've touched on that one. We wanted to be somewhere you can be independent and you have the tools to succeed. So it doesn't matter who you join with or whatever. Obviously the person that you join with will be there to support you as well, but the point of being in the club is that you have all the tools there to be able to build this business however you want to, whether it's a part-time thing, whether you're a busy mum with a full-time job but you want a bit of a top-up income, whether you're just passionate about sharing a discount code. Like, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to Gusto and HelloFresh and sharing a discount code so that you get 60% off your next box and you help them get money off their next box. It's like that, except from this way you actually earning money rather than a discount just on your next food delivery. So they've captured all the knowledge of everything into this digital app. It's a beautiful app. Someone downloaded it, I think yesterday. It might have been you actually, Jodie, on the call, but how beautiful is the app? And I say that to people and I just think it's just such a breath of fresh air that it's so modern and aesthetically beautiful, as well as just technology as well. So technology mixed with beauty is right where we want to be. So it's a personalized business and you can do as much or as little as you want. And as you can see at the bottom of this slide, we get really cool notifications like that as well on when you get paid. You can pay yourself when you want to. So your pay drops into your app and you can choose how often you want to withdraw that to any account that you want to. You're in control of paying yourself. And then we have our community, which, I mean, I don't know out of these 4 points, which is my favorite, but I absolutely love our community. It's important that we built the right community from scratch, from those of us that are in at the very first day. You know, a lot of us have been in this industry for a long time. I've been in the industry now for 11 years. And I wanted it to be somewhere that it's not pushy, it's not stigmatic. We want it to be an inclusive group of women and men that grow together. It's not based on your qualifications. It's not based on your previous achievements. We are all starting at a level playing field and anybody can progress here if you want to. We want people in the community who first and foremost feel good to be a part of it. and empowers women. It's so important that here that we all empower each other, and we're not forced to do it. It's a natural thing that we all do. We all, hand on heart, truly want the best for each other here. And I just think, someone who's been in the industry for a long time and worked along many women, etc., it can be quite rare to be in an environment where it's wholeheartedly empowers each other, and we all support each other both in and outside the business as well. And if you're already among our community, you'll have seen how we've really come together to empower each other. And in just a few months, we've already created something that's different and something that's special and something that I've never seen before. And some of these photos are just of events. The top left one is us in Portugal on our first incentive trip. We have incredible incentive trips. We've been to Portugal. Like I just mentioned, we've got Beverly Hills coming up in September, and they've just announced we've got an Italy trip in December. Really festive Christmassy trip in the Italian Alps, which has just started on the 1st of June. So anyone who joins us now has basically got the same amount of time as anybody else to qualify and get there with us. You know, if it was me and I was looking at this for the first time, I'd say I found something that I find looks really exciting, it looks really different, and I want to get involved. So thank you so much for those of you who have joined. If you do have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. However, it's best probably to go back to the person who invited you on the call, who you have a relationship with, and you can go back and ask them questions too. So just to wrap up, I want to cover what our 5-year vision is. And I think this is important because it's all well and good to join a company through excitement, but you want to know where it's heading. You want to know, you know, where does this company see themselves in 5 years' time? And the truth is, we really have only just gotten started. Like I said, we've almost at a year since our soft launch, but not even a year since we've officially launched. In February, we only launched 4 new countries then, with lots more to come. So on here, it says 50 countries. Obviously, we've opened 6. By the end of the 5 years, we want to be open in at least 50 countries. There's plans to go across Europe. There's plans for the USA. There's plans for the Middle East. I can't say too much, but there's lots and lots of plans in place to expand. And because we are a digitally tech company, Lynn's laughing at me, digitally tech company, opening in new countries. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's certainly not my job to go and launch in new countries, but our tech team is incredible. And launching in new countries, we're creating this infrastructure where we can literally go boom, boom, boom and open in these new countries, and we've got everything ready to go. 150 brand legends. That won't mean anything to most of you on the call, but brand legends is the top of our member reward plan, which means you unlock the most amount of benefits, the rewards, money, and lots of perks of being at that level. And we've only got 2 at the moment. So we want to have 150 at least in the next 5 years. And, you know, you're hearing about this at a very good time. You are so early to hear about this company, like club, like I said at the beginning of the call. 5 new brands. I know I touched on that. So our first brand is Simon Orion MD Skincare, but who knows? I'm not allowed to say, otherwise I literally will be told off. But we've got lots planning. So all I would say to you is think about beauty and beyond. Everything that you think comes under beauty and self-care and everything else, there's lots of things in the background about partnering with new brands. So eventually Beyond Beauty Club will be like a hub or an umbrella of a one-stop beauty place where they will use your discount code to access all sorts of incredible products. Then they get the best price with your discount code, and you earn brilliant commissions plus bonuses plus lots of other ways to earn here. And finally, 500 million euro revenue in 5 years' time. And this was, you know, it wasn't just a number thrown out. This was by very smart people, analysts in the financial section of our company, and etc. etc. This was really forecasted of where we are aiming to be, and it's pretty much a matter of, if you're with us, I'd be very excited. If you're not with us, please do ask questions so that you do feel comfortable and confident in where it is that we are heading here. And obviously, if you are with us, then welcome, and I'm so excited. If this is for you, then brilliant. So this is what I would like you to do. I'd like you to go back to the person who invited you onto this call. Tell them, I loved it. No, I'm joking, I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but go back to the person who invited you to this call and ask them for your unique 4-digit referral code. And then go ahead and download the Beyond Beauty Club app. There, it will ask you to create an account, and that is where you will enter the 4-digit referral code from the person who invited you. And then once you're a part of Beyond Beauty Club, you will then be given your unique 4-digit code. This 4-digit code doubles up as your discount code for people to purchase their product, so they get the best possible price and you earn the commission. But it also is your referral code for if you know anybody else who would also like to have, you know, be an affiliate and join you too. So they would download the app with your 4-digit code and so on. So that is like your holy grail, your 4-digit code. And then I'd like to say welcome to those of you who do go ahead and do that. And we have everything you need to get started. We have a blueprint get started document on what it is that you can be doing to start growing. You can speak to the person that invited you and they will be able to direct you. But what we also have on a Wednesday night at 8:30 is a new starter call to tell you what it is that you need to do to get started. But we do actually have a recording of that. So if you join tonight and you want to hit the ground running, we will be able to direct you to where you can see a recording of that call. So I hope everyone has enjoyed it. Just let me quickly check the chat to see that I've not missed anything. I know that we've got a few of our leaders on the call that are probably covering all the questions anyway. Perfect. Okay, so let me just stop the recording if I can. Good.